for joining this live. It's actually a test um, live session that we're having, but I'm excited that you are here and you are definitely going to have something valuable. So, just for the next few minutes, I'm just going to share with you one of the ideas that is going to help you to become a more successful marketer in this 2023 year. So that idea is becoming a visible expert. All right. So one of the things that you have to do this year to do well with your marketing is to fight on yourself becoming somebody who can be classified as a visible expert. Now, who is a visible expert? A visible expert is someone who is known for what they know, who is known to know that they're an expert in a specific area. For example, if you are asked who are the top digital marketers in Zimbabwe, they are the names of people you are going to mention. If the national broadcaster in your country is looking for somebody to interview about the weather, what's the rain trends and everything, there are people that they are going to ask. So that those people become those are the people that I'm referring to as the visible experts. So these are people who are taken seriously by publishers. They are people who are considered to be knowledgeable in specific domains. So those are called visible experts. So for your marketing to do better this year, this is one idea you should think about, which is becoming a visible expert. So how does it help? Firstly, it helps you grow your personal brand or the brands of your or the personal brands of your team. So this is how it works. If you are a company and you've got expertise in whatever that you do, you have to fight and help your team to become visible experts for the services that you offer. So if you're an IT company, then your team should become visible experts for IT. And how does this help? This helps because when people are consulting with you, they feel that they are going to a company which houses experts. And as you are helping people online, they are attracted to you as somebody who is an expert. So businesses with the visible experts are more trusted and they lend a higher deals or higher value clients because they would have shown their expertise already before people can come to ask you. All right, and then even strangers refer businesses to a visible expert. So try and become a visible expert. Try and be known for what you do. It will really help the business to grow. It would really help the business to do much better. So these are examples. If you run a clothing shop or a clothing business, you might consider becoming an image consultant, like somebody who helps people to choose the type of dressing that works for them and advise them on types of dressing that goes along with certain occasions, things like that. So it will help you. If you're an expert in terms of image consultant, then it will help your clothing shop to do better. If you, let's say, you run a driving school, you may consider becoming a road safety expert where you advise people on traveling, you advise people on doing different things on the road. That will help you to land better clients in terms of your driving school, people coming to learn from your school. Then if you're a dentist, you could consider becoming an oral health expert, how to help people with different issues that has to do with oral health and speak about it and be known about it. That will help you to do better. Then if you are a company which is into investment, like maybe an insurance company or a bank, you may have to consider helping your team or yourself become a wealth management or financial planning expert. So let people know you for that. What this does is it attracts a whole lot of people to come and to interact with your brand as experts in the specific areas. And as they come, they do bring their queries, then they eventually will bring in real business to your brand. All right, so we're going to look at some tools that you need to become a visible expert. Tool number one is you need definitely social media accounts. You have to have your social media accounts that you're going to use to distribute information. Now, at this point, the visible expert may consider not using their social media experts for personal things. Like they don't have to use their social media to really maybe express their real personal views about certain things, but they are using it to distribute their expertise, the content that they've created about whatever is an area of expertise in their life. Then another tool you should consider using there is simplify.com. What simplify.com does, it enhances your writing and your ideation. So you have ideas, you've got things that you want to write about. Simplify.com can change your text into become a better form of content. It can also do writing for you as long as your topics are clear. And then you can set off there and start editing the first draft that they would have made for you. It's an artificial intelligence tool that you may consider using. And then another tool you might have to consider is podcasting. Think about podcasting. How could you be? How can you use podcasting to distribute your content and be teaching your audience so that you share the value? Then another thing to think about is publish a book. You may want to publish a book in your domain about sharing your expertise in a book. That would help you to to become known in your space and to become somebody who is respected in your space. Book publishing is one of the fastest ways to gain authority in any industry, especially if your book does have authentic information, which is valuable to the people in the audience and it's shareable and people can talk about it and find it easily. That would make you an expert. So the next set, so this idea I shared was lead generation idea. These things and other ideas in another life that you've done earlier, they would help you to find leads. So the next set of ideas, lead nurturing ideas. Now, lead nurturing is the process of when somebody has shown interest in what you do, somebody has shown that they are interested in your field, in your services, or they've taken up your lead magnet. They've attended your presentation. They've connected with you um, as a visible expert, right? When they've done that, then you want to be able to nurture them or to make them become a paying client. So lead nurturing ideas, I'm gonna quickly go over this, and then we can end our sample live video. All right. So you may want to use WhatsApp business labels. Now, when you go to your WhatsApp settings, business tools, there's something written there, labels, right? So what you do is you create different labels. Let's say it's a clothing shop. So you create labels for current, you create a label written current customers, current customers, men's clothes, current customers, children's clothes, current customers, ladies' clothes, right? And then you have potential customer. You have maybe another label that says maybe supplier or something. All right. So what you do is once in a while you go to your WhatsApp and then you'll be able to group all the messages on your phone based on these labels. That is to say, if you choose the label that says current customer children's clothes, you see all the people that have bought your children's clothes from you. If you have tagged them with that label, you will be able to send them maybe an advert about some promotion you have about it, about children's clothes or anything that's upcoming that's relevant to that specific group. So WhatsApp labels do help for you to be able um, to get organized in terms of reaching to your customers again, reaching to your leads again in a very useful way. So this is useful for small businesses where some leads will come through WhatsApp. And if you're doing your adverts, let's say on Facebook, which allows people to go through to your WhatsApp directly, these labels will help you to keep in touch with them, talk to them again, and remind them about whatever you're offering or even offer them some valuable content with time. So this is a lead nurturing idea, just to make sure that you don't lose your leads and you're gonna keep in touch with them so that you do gain value or you do move them up to become a buying customer. So some ideas could be for a clothing shop, you could send weekly dressing tips to all the leads. You could, if you're driving school, you could share success story of the week of how somebody has gone to the red test for 4 or 5 times and didn't work, but when they came to your school, it worked the first time. You could, if you're a dentist, you could share about some transformational experience of the week where you have, as a dentist, you have managed to transform somebody's look, how somebody looked, or you could call out for free transformational sessions where people come and then you do change their smile. And when you change them, you then record it and share those on a weekly basis, just to show how good the shop is or the service is. And then finally, and again, I'm not saying that this is legally allowed in the medical industry. I'm not an expert in that domain. You might have to consult with your lawyer before you go on with that idea. Then the next thing is, if you're an investment company, you might share success stories of the week, and also maybe financial mistakes that people make or could be making in that season. So these are ideas that you could try using WhatsApp, your WhatsApp, sending this on your WhatsApp. It would help to nurture your leads. So some tools that you're gonna need again for writing of content, you're gonna need simplify.com, and then definitely you need WhatsApp Business, which is gonna help you, which has the feature with labels and everything. That's gonna help you to keep in touch with your customers. All right. So moving on from this one to the next one, which is okay, so I'm going to sell you something now for a few minutes. So, as Afro Digital, we are offering digital marketing courses. Our courses range from basic courses about digital marketing, where if you're a complete beginner, you don't know anything to do with digital marketing, you could start with a certificate in digital marketing and then advance to a PAN degree in digital marketing. So you can head over to our website, which is afrodigital.org, to get more information about those courses. And for this first quarter of the year, our registration is going to happen in the month of February, then it will happen again in April, then in June, then in August, and finally in October in the year. So get over there and consider signing up for a digital marketing. We do share very practical, our courses are practical, and we've had so many people giving reviews, compared us with some great established brands, and found our courses to be very valuable and very, very practical for anyone who wants to pursue a career in digital marketing or wants to move their business forward with digital marketing. The final idea I'm going to share with you now is the idea of retargeting campaigns. So I'm sure you've been to a website when sometimes you visit a website, you're looking at something exciting, and you're excited about it, and then when you leave the website, maybe you didn't buy. From that day or that moment, you have to see the adverts of that website that you visited. Those are called retargeting campaigns. So retargeting campaigns work this way. Somebody comes through to your website, and with their permission, you will be able to show them adverts about whatever they interacted with or saw when they were on the platform. So the idea here is to show ads to people who have visited your website or social media platforms. Why? Because they've shown a bit of interest. They've maybe somehow interacted with your website, interacted with some of your services, and they've had that feel. They know you, they know the brand. When they see the advert, it's not new again because they've interacted with that brand before. So the idea also is that the more touch points you have with your customers, the better. Sometimes people interact with the brand, get excited about it, but then they forget where they found this information. They don't remember the brand anymore, but they're trying to buy, and that's strategic. So you could help your customers by retargeting them, to show them, to keep reminding them that there was something exciting that they saw that engaged them before. And then you keep showing them, this increases the chance of them converting and becoming customers. And so you are basically advertising to people who have already shown interest in what you do and what you have to offer. All right. So some ideas there round about retargeting. If you're a clothing shop, these are examples we are moving with. The four of them is you could show clients abandoned carts in the retargeting ads. You could show a client that you left this and this and this and this in your cart. Your cart is still waiting for you. Your selection was great. You would look great in these clothes. Please come back and pick up your clothes. And that should help with higher conversions. And then if you're driving school, you could share success stories to add to the website visitors. People who have come through, you could share with them some success stories. You could show them some discount offers if they're coming by this period, all types of things you could try. But the point is, you are showing this to people who have interacted with your brand online and found it engaging and useful. And if you're a dentist and they're doing this once, you could show them the lead magnets, like 9 ways to maintain your oral breath, your to maintain your fresh breath as the day goes by, and then you share them these 9 fantastic tips, and it's gonna help them to show that you're an expert and to keep them in your loop. And then another way is to as investment business, you could also show them some lead magnets, like how to build your house by how to build the house by the age 30, from college to building a house by the age 30, something like that. It could help with with your retargeting ads. So some tools you might have to use there is you might have to use Google Ads. So Google Ads really does retargeting ads beautifully. Firstly, in search, and then also display ads. So display ads are the ones that you see on other websites. When you go to news websites, you go to blogs, you go directory websites, those ads that just pop up there, written ads by Google, those are the ones that are called display ads. So you can also follow people on everywhere they go on the internet, basically, with those Google ads, and they really help, and it is a practical way to get things work. Another way that you could, another tool you would need and retargeting on Instagram. Then another tool you have to consider using is LinkedIn ads. So LinkedIn ads does also have retargeting, and it can help you to follow the people on the platform on LinkedIn and show them relevant ads over. So you will need some kind of setup with pixels and trackers on the platform. You have to set up your social media accounts and everything in a way, and your website in a way that allows all these people to be tracked and to be monitored. And again, there are regulations around these things. There are privacy regulations around it. You have to comply with those so that you are always on the right side of the law. And as you do this, you have to make sure that you are not infringing anybody's rights. All right. So these are the ideas that I'm going to share with you today. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching this for the past 15 minutes, and I'm excited that you have made it thus far. So this is Trust Nogozo from Afro Digital. Please do visit our website, and we are looking forward to seeing you there. And before I go, I'm just gonna invite you to join something new that we are starting, which is called the Afro Digital Marketers Network. All right. So the Afro Digital Marketers Network is something that is exciting that we are doing. We are excited about it because marketers sometimes or many times suffer from loneliness. They are alone when they do get stuck in some project they're doing. They don't know what to do, and this is why you see that there's not much creativity in how businesses are doing their marketing over the years. There's not much changes. It's because the marketers who are up there, they're doing a great job and they've been getting results over the years. But when we do connect with others and interact with others, we have a chance of getting fresh ideas like what you just learned and a lot more as you network and connect with others. So within that network, we are going to have something fantastic called the marketing operating system. The marketing operating system is a set of procedures that you can use in your marketing. All right. So, for example, you will have how to plan and execute on a Google Ads campaign. So this is an operating procedure. How do you do it? How do you schedule a plan? How do you plan for it, and from the beginning to the end? So that would really help you to get your game together. So we have over 300 of those marketing procedures, and they will definitely add value to your business. So head over to the website afrodigital.org. You see a tab there which is written Marketers Network. Get over there and register. This Marketers Network will be launched officially on the 17th of February this year, and we are excited about it, and we are excited that finally something like this is coming, and we'll be able to interact with you on a more personal level, on a more intimate level, so that we help you to move ahead in your career and in your business. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a great pleasure having you online from Trust and the whole of Afro Digital team. Bye-bye.